Hi guys, it's Sarah here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you our patio redo. So we sort of had our patio done a few months after we had moved in, which was in 2019, and we had set up lights, and we didn't have a table or chairs or anything, and then we have a Traeger grill, or smoker, which is from Abby's parents. And I've wanted patio furniture for so long. I've wanted it for the 2 years that we've lived here now. So we finally decided to get some. We got some patio furniture from Lowe's. We redid our patio lights because they started falling down, but they lasted for 2 years, which was pretty good. So since June, we started this redo process and deciding how we were gonna do everything, because I actually also wanted to plant real plants, and last time I just did fake plants because we couldn't figure out how to do the concrete in the pots and obviously be able to put plants in it because they need to drain and stuff like that. I'll explain more later. So Robbie figured out a plan. He talked with his dad, figured out some stuff, figured out what he need. We got some free stuff from his parents, and then we also bought some stuff from Lowe's. So I can't wait to show you guys. It's so exciting. I still would really like to get a little an outdoor rug, even some cute little pillows to put on the chairs, and maybe a citronella candle, just to help prevent bugs. But Robbie isn't all about having the rug, which I do kind of get, because if it gets wet, it's gonna just feel nasty. And the pillows, I don't know if we're really gonna get or not. I mean, it'd be nice, but I think that's probably something I'll just wait for in the future when I have a house and ideally have some sort of covering over the patio. So I can't wait to show you guys, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please like it and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Let's get into it. So Robbie and I started this whole journey at Lowe's, and then we went to Home Depot, and then we went to Menards. And then 2 months later is when we finally started doing our actual patio. So these clips were from June, and then the other clips later on of actually doing the patio are from August. So the plan that Robbie created for redoing our patio was we wanted to hang lights up, but the way that our patio is set up, which you'll see later, we can't exactly hang them all the way around the patio like we like to do. So what we had before was a pot filled with concrete. It was a plastic pot filled with concrete, and then we stuck a piece of wood in it, stained it, and then Robbie burned it to give it the pretty look that it has. And eventually the pot cracked, the lights started to fall down, and like I said, it did take 2 years until that really started happening, but we knew there was going to be a time limit on it. So this time we're doing a similar thing, but we're not getting a plastic pot, and we got 2 ceramic pots. We got another board, and which we also stained and Robbie burned. And then we got more concrete and a tube this time so that we can pour the concrete into one specific spot instead of all around the pot. But I also want to be able to put real flowers in it, because the last 2 years I've just been putting fake ones because we couldn't get to the drainage hole because of the concrete. So he figured out a way to also put rocks in it, and then drill a drainage hole next to the piece of concrete, since the concrete's going to be in the center of the pot, which you'll see us doing later if this doesn't make any sense right now. So this white pot that Robbie was just holding, that's the ones that we ended up getting. Of course, it was at the first place that we went to, but that's okay. You gotta learn, you gotta know. And then later on, we also got patio furniture, but I forgot to film us putting that together. It actually took a little while to do, but we ended up getting it from Lowe's, which I don't know if we saw it the first time or not, but when we went later in August to go look for more patio furniture, it was actually the last one that they had, and they said they weren't getting any more. So it was a really great find that we have, and it's so pretty. And the plants that we got are mums. I'm really, really excited about them. I've actually never planted anything in my entire life. So I did read up a little bit about doing that. I really hope that I don't kill them. So far they're doing good, and our patio's been done for about a week. Not even, actually. So just wish me luck, pray for me and my mums that they'll live. And then here you can see Robbie's getting the tube, which he ends up cutting so that he can actually fit it into the pot. he got the piece of wood. Then we got the concrete. There's a lot of different options, so I'm glad that Robbie knew what he was looking for. And then we went to go and grab the pots. They're so pretty. I love them so much. But one thing we ended up realizing later on is that one of them had quite a big crack in it, and we don't really know if it's from the concrete because the concrete wasn't actually on the side. So I really hope it didn't have it when we bought it. In a way, I guess it did. I do hope that that was the case so that it doesn't crack more. But we got epoxy glue, I think is what it's called, to fill it, and it seems like it's doing okay. So here you can see the old lights on our patio. This is obviously an older video because it was winter. I realized I didn't really have many photos of our patio finished, but we didn't have any furniture before either. So it was really just the lights and then this pot and the piece of wood that Robbie just took out. And as you can see, this pot is really not good looking. I am so glad that we're getting rid of it. Now it's time to mix the concrete. So Robbie just poured this mix into the bucket. I poured some water in and Robbie went for it. It took quite a while for him to get it because it was kind of tough, and I guess he said the drill isn't powerful enough to get the rocks all mixed up and everything in it very well. I don't know. So it took a little longer than we expected it to, but that's okay. So here you can see the tube that he put in the pot, and then he poured the concrete in, which we shortly realized was a little too much concrete. You'll see it coming up after he sticks the pole in. Then the next day, after the concrete had dried, actually I think it was 2 days later because the next day it rained, so we couldn't do anything. So 2 days later, Robbie drilled the hole into the bottom of the pots, and you can see the two pieces of wood. Obviously we haven't done anything to the left one yet, even though we did realize that we got two different pieces of wood. So here's Robbie just burning it, and it gives it that really cool effect, and this little time lapse of it is really fun to watch. So Robbie has finished burning both of the pieces of wood, and then it was time to put the stain on. And he didn't really do much extra to the old pole that we had. I think he just put a little bit more stain on it. I don't think he burned it anymore because he actually did do that a few months ago just because he wanted to. And now it's time for me to pot my flowers. So we got the soil and plant food from Robbie's parents, as well as we had gotten the rocks and the bucket from them as well, which was really kind of them. So I'm just putting the soil in. I put quite a bit in. I realized I may have ended up putting up too much of it. And then I put the plant food at the top and kind of mixed it in with a little bit of the top layer afterwards. And here are my mums. So I got 2 big ones from Walmart, and then I got the 4 small ones, 2 in each, from Lowe's, like you saw earlier on in the video. Then the next step, which was a pain in the butt and took a few hours longer than we expected. I mean, we were seriously outside all day, from right after work all the way till like 9 o'clock at night. We didn't even eat till like 9:30. So Robbie had gotten this wire, I don't know, from Amazon or something, and it came with these pieces. I don't know what you even call them. They're sort of like hooks. And then you drill them into the board and you're able to string the lights along them. But we realized after we put up the wire that our lights aren't hooks, they're actual holes. So then we had to undo that, slide the lights on, and then we realized that the wire was too tight and too short, so then we had to cut a whole new wire, so that just added on a lot of extra time. And it literally was 100 degrees outside. I was sweating so bad. I don't know why I didn't put my hair up. But yeah, so I thought I would just show you. It literally looks like I took a shower and came outside. Then the next thing that we did was start putting the command hooks up, because at this point we hadn't yet realized that the wires were too short. Oh yeah, I lost many nails while I was planting, and I had just put them on the night before. That was sad. This is Robbie putting up the command hooks under the awning, or I don't know what you would call that, so that we can string the lights across from the extension cord. So as you can tell, this is where we were discussing and struggling and realizing the mistakes that we made, and figuring out what we needed to do next. So what we ended up doing was taking down both the wires. Robbie cut longer ones, like extremely long ones, because he could just cut them with wire cutters afterwards. But I didn't film all of the extra stuff because, like I said, it was like multiple hours of that, and it would have just been really boring to watch. But by the time we actually had the lights up, it was dark, which you'll see here shortly. And here is our finished patio. I am really happy with it. It turned out really good. We didn't exactly get to do what we wanted with the lights. We wanted it to come from one corner by that storage door all the way across the top, like right over the whole middle of the patio, but we realized it was just going to be too much weight. So we left it like this with the one strand, so we have one extra strand which we can use later on in life. So yeah, you can see our patio furniture, the Traeger grill, the pots, the plants. So I hope that you like it. I hope that maybe you got some ideas for your patio. If you do anything to your patio, tag me over on Instagram. Me again, just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching.